Hey everybody, good morning. Wow. So make it make sense. $300 sneakers and iPhones.
Buying the kids $300 sneakers, but the kids can't read.
Wow.
Y'all making sure they have the newest iPhone every year, but the kids can't read. Y'all making sure the birthday photo shoot has a theme, backdrop, balloons, but the kids can't read. Y'all go all out for prom day as if these kids are getting married, but the kids can't read. They spending hours on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. They know all the newest dances, but the kids can't read. A lot of y'all
Crazy.
parents will fight for your child, but you will not sit down 30 minutes to read with your child because, yes, it starts at home. These kids is grown, look grown, dress grown, doing everything grown folks do, but they can't read.
Wow.
And now we have teachers continuously sounding the alarms that these kids who are now leaving high school cannot read or write. These are
Crazy.
basic skills that you learn in elementary school. At some point, as parents, we gotta ask ourselves, what are we preparing our kids for? Because looking successful and actually having the skills equipped to be successful, those are two different things.
Exactly. Exactly. Two different things. But see, it lets you know for some of the parents, it's all for show. Everything is for a show. It lets you know that some of these parents don't even know how to parent. It blows my mind. I still can't get over that boy that was in the fourth grade and he was walking to school and had a backpack when he couldn't read. And I'm thinking to myself, how the heck are you in the fourth grade and can't read? And I'm shocked by that. Then we see, I guess a little worse because the teacher here in Houston, HISD, is saying, hey, you think that's bad? We got 12th graders. Can't read or write. Lord have mercy. Cannot read or write. You're looking at a generation for those people in this. You're looking at those kids, you're looking at dressed up, functioning illiterates. Dressed up, functioning illiterates. What do you think society has for you? And it's true. That's just basic. No one's asking you to sit up here and do trigonometry. Okay, we got a calculus question here. No.
Making sure the birthday photo shoot has a theme.
Oh yes, have you seen have you seen some of the photos? And oh, don't let prom come out. These girls might be sitting up here in a dress like Versace may have designed. Did you fly to Paris? Oh, they are spending some thousands. Hold on, some are spending close to 10,000. It's you got to be kidding me. They are spending thousands, and I don't mean just two and three. I've heard of 7 or 10,000 on prom. Are you famous? You must be worth like 10, $20 million. I think it's all for show. And maybe the parents call themselves, hey, I love my kids. They're going to have what I didn't have. Well, they didn't have an iPhone back then. But you got all this and your kids can't read? How do you think they're going to function in society? Listen, people that can read and write, which are basic skills, they're having a hard time not thriving, not living, just surviving. On survival mode, all tensed up on survival mode. And then you're sitting up here with yours that can't read. It's a lot. You're at a loss. It's done your toes. There's no use for you. No one really appreciates, especially this day and age. There's no use for a functioning illiterate. You have people that have tech skills, engineering skills, teachers, doctors, nurses. Some of them are having a hard time. Overworked, feeling disrespected, tired, and worn out, and then here you come, you can't read. What job do you think is gonna say, oh well, you can't read, we're gonna sit down and get a tutor just for you? You'll have a generation of part of the generation, I'll say, functioning illiterates. And then for some of those that can read, are they reading at grade level? That's just average. I mean, you're not doing anything spectacular. Again, it's all for show. Look at me, look at me. And they're passing the same thing down to their children. And then they'll make fun of other children. Oh, look what you got on. I've seen things like that on TV. And it's like, what's going on? Oh, they made fun of the person's shoes and all of that. Well, what good are you? You sitting up here all dressed up and nowhere to go but to your house and on IG. Are you going to make some money on Instagram? This is the part. It is so very, 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 very sad.
Buying the kids $300 sneakers, but the kids can't read. Y'all making sure they have the newest iPhone every year, but the kids can't read.
Looks like that money might need to go towards some tutoring. But it also shows you family values. It also shows you when you see things like this here stat to say those parents, they know nothing about life. And if you do, you're harming your kids. You gotta be, your kid can't read. Again, I'm still stuck. I was stuck on a fourth grader. Now we got 12th grade. What is your plan after 12th grade? These parents don't care. I'm sorry to tell you, the parents are ignorant. The parents are ignorant. Everything is for show. They'd rather be dressed to the nines than have just some basic clothes and money in the bank. What's the plan for the children that can't read? The country doesn't listen. I don't see a plan for the people that can read and have education. How many people sitting up here educated and living in their cars about to lose their house from tech all around? But you sitting up here, you don't even have the basics down. Society has no use for you. So you can just sign up to maybe a criminal enterprise, basically get locked up, be a little slave for them, be working for $20 a month. And if you can't read or have the basics down, you know they don't have intellect, let alone conflict resolution. See, those are the kind, when the parents like that, when they raise children and someone tries to tell them something different, they are so stuck on my mama and my daddy and grandma and all of that, you can't even have a conversation with them because they get so emotional. Yeah, a lot of them get so emotional. So what happens? Intelligence will see them and leave the room. People like that, think about it. A few months ago, there was a video. We're talking about parents complaining about buying school supplies. What the hell? One silly woman was saying, "You lucky I sent them up there," as if she doing somebody a favor. Woman, that's your DNA, you and your man. You lucky I sent them up there, put them in the sea. It's like, why did you give birth? Because you're dumb. I'm just going to say it. You're stupid. It's like, why the hell did you have to give birth? Because we know you're not too bright. The child doesn't have a chance. You lucky I seen them up there as if you're doing somebody a favor. School is a babysitter. So when you think about this here, then you hear about parents complaining about what? Buying school supplies? You want the teacher's job is to teach them. But yeah.
Buying the kids $300 sneakers, but the kids can't read. Y'all making sure they have the newest iPhone every year, but the kids can't read. Y'all making sure the birthday photo shoot has a theme, backdrop, balloons, but the kids can't read.
All for show. Look at me, look at me, look at me on the internet.
Y'all go all out for prom day as if these kids are getting married, but the kids can't read.
And a lot of them don't believe in marriage. Just do baby mama, baby daddy. Hope that works out. And in this day and age, even if you're married, having kids, you might want to really think about it. What he wants, what do you want? Because I always think, what happens if something goes wrong? Would you rather be able to manage 1 or 2 kids, and then you got 5 or 6? Uh-oh, then you got 4. Uh-oh. Looking for the village. The village isn't there. What if that money was put toward, I don't know, Apple stock, Apple AMD stock or something? What if it was put toward books? What if it was put toward tutoring? This lets you know they don't value education. Everything is for show. It's all for show.
They spending hours on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. They know all the newest dances, but the kids can't read.
Now, That part. It'll be a new dance, and they have watched that video and watched it in practice and got it down by 6 o'clock tonight. What about that homework? The parents don't care. My best friend is a teacher. Go ahead and call the parents. You're going to see what's going to happen. Some of these parents don't want to be bothered, and little Susie, little Megan May, all the parents I've noticed, I don't care what nationality, even the money, they want to act like their kid is an angel. Blame the teachers for everything. Now they want to blame the teachers that the kids can't read. No, that's parenting. Can the parents read? Can mom and daddy read? It lets you know these people don't understand life, how it works.
A lot of y'all parents will fight for your child, but you will not sit down 30 minutes to read with your child because, yes, it starts at home. These kids is grown, look grown, dress grown, doing everything grown folks do, but they can't read. And now we have teachers continuously sounding the alarms that these kids who are now leaving high school cannot read.
It's the teacher's fault. And I thought about the teacher with the 12th grade. What the heck is he supposed to do? You can't go back. You have a curriculum, but you got to go back to Casper the Friendly Ghost or the Cat in the Hat book. See Jane Run. You got to go to try to sound words out. When school is out, what the heck are the parents doing? That's what I want to know. To me, it's child abuse. You may find it obtuse. To me, that is child abuse. Unless your child has a learning disability, how in the heck can your child not read, but they got the latest gadgets? It's all for show. It's all for looks.
All right. These are basic skills that you learn in elementary school.
Yep.
At some point, as parents, we got to ask ourselves, what are we preparing our kids for?
They're preparing the kids, those kind, they have prepared them for gloom and doom. Parents like that, they got popcorn knowledge. If it's like entertainment, I don't want to hear about it. Popcorn knowledge, people still, that's going to get you. If it takes more than 2 minutes to learn, they don't want to hear about it. Those people are ignorant. Those people are dumb. And the parents don't be worried about it because you know what's going to happen? They already know it's just going to be a failure, and many are not going to survive. And what I mean by survive, they're going to get used to those things. They can't have them. Next thing you know, they'll get so desperate that they'll go ahead and just start doing anything illegal to go ahead and get those material things, end up locked up or end up dead. Yeah, the powers be know. It's common sense what's going to happen to them. It's common sense. Most times when I going to college, I've heard of people, they've got some trying to go. You have to do a whole year of remedial classes. So what happens? It's so far out of hand. It starts in the home. It is the parents. It's so far out of hand. Then the teacher's like, okay, let's open your books up. Open up for what? If they don't understand. So the teacher just has to do what? Pass them on. You can't have a person in 12th grade or 7th grade, 8th grade that can't read when you realize, wow, this person's comprehension reading level is pretty much in the 1st grade. Nobody can sit there and go all the way back because your parents fail. It's not the teachers, it's the parents. So what happens? What is a teacher to do? Go ahead and just kick them down the can. Why? The damage is already done. It started in the home. Let me know what y'all think about this. It's ridiculous. It's sad. Thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share them out.